I'm okay with this. I'm okay with the future and the way it's in the direction it's going. So I mean, more power to you. If you want to be online all the time, I'm fine with it. I mean that's just how like a PC is already because if your internet goes out or your power goes out, I mean whatever, you can't play your PC.
I mean that's how it's built.
Yeah, and I think and kind of more or less like the way I see it going is like single player is kind of going out.
No, it's not.
I'm starting to see single player is not as popular as what it used to be.
No, but there's single player games that require online. Like an online requirement. That sounds bizarre.
Single players require that?
I'm pretty sure there's a game out there that does.
For like updates? I can see that for like update. Yeah. Well, to get an update, you have to be online. Generally anything with the console now, you have to be online to do an update. So I think just to play your Xbox, you do have to be online there for a minute so you can get the update patch. So
this is actually just all this data is probably coming from like how Netflix is doing well, how digital games are selling online. And in fact, digital games are cheaper than physical games. If we went full digital, like everyone just said, screw it, we're just going all digital. Games would be cheaper.
Yeah. Because then you cut out the middleman, you cut out the GameStops, you cut out the Walmarts, Targets, and all these other places sell games.
Well, I understand. Like I say this so many damn times, but like while I understand they would want to go that way, we're still not ready for it. Like we're just not internet wise, and like we still have issues with internet. It's not ready yet.
Well, I mean most of the like country has internet now. I mean some places do still have dial-up. I mean don't get me wrong, but I feel like generally most of the U.S. has like Wi-Fi or internet as some type of way to connect to the like online world. The interweb.
Remember, like
everyone's a digital surfer, dude.
Digital is strong, but I would prefer the option. That's all I'm saying.
When's the last time you bought a disc?
A disc?
Yeah, when's the last time you bought
Batman
a disc?
Arkham Knight. That was this year. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not saying I don't buy digital games. I buy digital games. I have digital games on my PS4.
I can't remember the last time I did buy a
physical game.
Yeah, I think the last time I bought a physical game is only because I had cash. And I mean, I can't really put that through the internet. So I mean, like, that's the only time I ever buy a hard copy of a game. Because then, like, if you're a collector, then I can see why you would want the case. But if you don't really give a shit about the case or the disc,
I will say
maybe the memory you don't want to like. But you can also But you can also always buy an external memory.
I have a 1 terabyte right now, and it's like at 100 gigs now.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I put my 1 terabyte. Shit. When does Xenoverse come out?
Last year.
I bought it around that time with my Xenoverse.
I think it came out winter.
Yeah, February.
Yeah.
I brought my terabyte hard drive with Xenoverse the same time.
Oh, one thing I forgot to mention about the Pro and the Scorpio, they will both be at a terabyte when they come out.
That should have been standard.
Yeah, definitely.
500 gigs for the generation is nothing.
That's barely any space for anything.
Maybe I'm just buying too many games.
No, if everything's good, I think they're doing this because more things are going digital.
Yeah.
And you can buy pretty much every game now digital. So I mean, you're gonna need that memory unless you're like having to store it in the cloud. You know, to like delete it out and let it float up in the cloud and then like reinstall it if you want to play it. I mean that's what I do, but that's not because I have a lot of storage.
I will say my PS Vita, that's straight digital for me. Like it's all digital games.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean like
how much memory does that thing got?
Oh Jesus, I don't want to talk about that. The memory card prices. I got 8 gig.
You have 8 gigs.
No,
on your...
the highest you can get for a Vita memory card. I want to say 64 gigs.
That's it?
Yeah. That's great for handheld.
That's not bad, yeah.
But like the price is just insane.
Well, I mean that's about the same memory size as a phone. So how much is about a 64 chip?
Memory card?
Yeah.
It's overpriced and it should be.
How much? Like $100?
$100 something.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. That's problem there. But we're not talking about the Vita today, but
that's a different story for a different time.
We're never gonna talk about the Vita. We're never gonna talk about the Vita. I love the Vita, but we're not gonna talk about the Vita. Like, let's talk about
Vita is dead, dude.
Don't say that. It's hanging on a mountain.
Listen, Vita.
But it still has that willpower to get up.
Listen, I'm gonna bring back the PSP, man. I remember those days.
I love
those days were
awesome.
Those days were great.
Yeah.
Remember that? I remember I had Dragon Ball Z. I had Grand Theft Auto.
I was that kid like, oh, you had a Game Boy SP. I had a PSP. So
yeah, I'm like, I'm granddad.
I got the movies, the music.
God, I remember the fucking movie. Why would you watch a movie? I had a friend that bought a movie for it. I'm like, why would you do that? It's
My
like
cousin did that. Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, it's cool for like a trip or something.
Low key, I'm about to buy Gods of the Final Wars for PSP. The movie. They had it.
How much do they sell those? They sell like $20, right?
I have no idea.
Or like full price.
No idea.
Whoever bought a brand new movie on like, I will admit that I have bought movies on iTunes before to watch on my like iPod.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know why I did it.
My sister does that. She still does that.
That's when it was kind of new, and I'm like, wait, she still does that?
Mm-hmm. She brought the Twilight series on her iPod, and like
who does that?
What's a Disney show? Wizard of Waverly Place. She like got the whole series on her iPad. Like,
I guess. I mean, did she got a Mac or something?
Huh? No, an iPad.
Oh, she got an iPad.
Yeah.
Well, I can see that. I can see people buying stuff on their iPad. iPads are pretty much like.
Jeez, we got off topic badly.
Yeah.
But PS4 Pro. No, after watching it, I just came to the conclusion. I don't give a damn. I just don't. Like, I understand why they're going this way. No, change that. To be honest with you, for the PS Pro, I don't think this is a response to a Scorpio at all. Like, I just don't think so.
This is kind of like a little letdown.
What?
The Pro, I mean.
Like, no,
I don't know why they would have just.
Like, I coming in and like.
They could have just. I mean, they didn't need to do the Slims, in my opinion. They could have just came out with the PlayStation. They just did 4K, like the Xbox One S. Well, I mean, why not just do that? Why come out? Why come out with two consoles?
I think no, it's not. It's the same thing.
I know it's the same thing, but why make it? Why waste your time making a Slim? We could have just made a Slim that does 4K.
That is the Pro. Somewhat.
But the Pro plays nothing but 4K.
No, it plays.
It plays regular games.
Yeah.
Oh.
You didn't know that?
So what's the point of it?
To the 4K, that little small 100 people out there that has a 4K TV audience. That's
so. But they don't even play like true 4K.
They play 4K.
But they don't play like
true like
streaming.
native in 4K.
Yeah,
it's upscale.
native.
I think the Witness.
So the Xbox One S does both these things.
Xbox One S doesn't play in 4K.
It plays, I think it plays true 4K, right?
No.
It doesn't?
No.
What does it play?
Like.
It plays 4K.
1080. It just has 4K support.
It plays 4K streaming.
Like Netflix or something.
Right.
Yeah, that's
no 4K like Blu-ray. You can go buy a disc. It has disc support.
It has that. You just watch 4K movies, but games doubt it. No. It's probably upscale, but it's not native 4K.
What games are 4K at this point?
None at all.
That's what I've been thinking about. It's like I don't really know.
That's what I'm saying for.
No game is making a big deal about 4K at this point.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like for like Pro, not for Pro, but Scorpio obviously. Will they use that power to play in 4K, like a true 4K game? Why is it with the PS4 Pro? Why is it so much concern is gonna like get its audience away? Why do they have to like make this big deal? Like here's 4K and here's the normal console. Why is this in two groups? Like why is it like they have to say like this is why the 4K is better? Like,
because
for the Scorpio, why is there no such arguments like that? Like, do people just go out and just buy the Scorpio? Like I'm saying is when the Scorpio comes out, are they gonna?
We don't know enough about Scorpio.
We don't really,
so it's such a big mystery at this point.
Yeah.
So we don't know what really is going on with the Scorpio. We just know it's strong.
All I'm saying is
we don't know anything about the 4K or what it's going to support and what it doesn't. It's not going to support.
The little small reason why I accept the Pro and like I don't care because it's optional. It's very optional. You don't have to buy it. For Scorpio. Is this their next console? The reason why I don't compare Pro Scorpio because I don't think Pro is the response to Scorpio at all. Like I think PS5 when the time comes will be the Scorpio's rival.
If they do go PS5,
they are. They have to. I mean, look at the console market; it's strong.
I don't think.
Like Unless
I don't think Xbox. I think Scorpio is probably the last stop for Xbox.
they don't want to be the console market. I already said that.
Sony doesn't.
No, Microsoft. Like I don't.
They're looking for that PC money.
What they're doing now is what they should have been doing for years. It makes sense. They're a software company.
I mean, I can see that, but I mean,
but like
they're not gonna drop the Xbox like that.
would their Halo be on Windows now?
Yeah.
If they do that, that pretty much confirms they're in the Windows. I mean, the PC market now.
Any Xbox exclusives on a PC at this point.
But Halo.
So this is where they're just converting it. Like I said before, this is where they're converting their consoles into PCs, but they're just going to be these weird hybrids where you can only play games on your PC hybrid console thing. I mean,
Scorpio's a code name, right?
Scorpio's is a code name. It's not the actual
Xbox One. Scorpio's a code name.
Right. Like the Neo.
It just comes out to say like this is Xbox. Which is the fourth console? Xbox Scorpio. Will be the fourth.
So your original Xbox, your Xbox 360, and then this would be the fourth.
Hypothetically, this is the fourth console. It's officially called Xbox Scorpio. This is a new generation.
Well, this is not. No, I wouldn't necessarily call it a new generation. This is just a.
Upgrade. So we're just branching off.
This is like the elite of Xbox One, pretty much.
But that's a huge ass leap.
It's a big leap.
Why not just do a new generation then?
I don't know.
Well,
I don't, because it's like I feel like that's too soon.
No.
This is like
that'd be 4 years in this.
But I mean, this is what I'm saying though.
That's what I'm saying. They're gonna delay it.
They're upgrading their current console because when they came out with the Xbox One, they said this is our last console. We're not making any more consoles after this. So, like Destiny, they're just gonna keep coming out with like expansions. So they're just gonna come out with better versions of the console probably after this point, to the point where you just start upgrading parts if you want a better piece of console, which is this in turn. This is where it comes to PC.
Like that's why I said the PS4 Pro, pointless. Why? Why not just do a PS5 when the time comes?
This is what I thought. I thought the same thing. I mean, like, it's just for people who wanted the 4K stuff.
Both of these consoles.
I mean, I get the name of why it's called the Pro, because it is like if you want a Pro PC and you have a 4K TV, then more power to you.
Alright, look.
But it's not even like true
listen.
4K. It's upscale.
If you really care about fucking all these specs, go to PC. Because you're not in the right territory. You care about all this stuff with consoles. I'm sorry. They're not meant to be that way. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're starting to loop back around what we said earlier.
What?
About if you wanted like a PC. I mean, if you wanted a PC, go out and buy a PC.
Just buy a PC. Because personally, I don't give a damn. I just want good games. This is why I buy the consoles for.
Well, if you want your games to look good, you gotta have 4K. Of course. Though.
That's Nintendo's argument. Like, they have weak ass console, but good games. But sometimes you gotta be with other people too. You can't be always behind.
True.
So
I mean,
like personally, like I always say, games is king. Resolution,
I mean, like, yeah.
Resolution shit doesn't make the game better. Look at the Order 1886. Gorgeous game.
Like a movie.
Gorgeous game.
It's a movie.
Sucks. Uncharted is a perfect example of why it's a good game and it looks good. It balances both. I noticed with this generation, why is resolution and power for consoles so damn important? What happened to just playing a good damn game? You see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
why does like I remember like games coming out like, good example, Battlefield 4 runs at 1080p on PS4. Xbox One's 980p, 900, whatever you call it. Why is the game good? That's all you care about.
Yeah, true.
Why is this such a concern?
Some people are just they feel like graphics is king or whatever.
Stop that mindset. That's so dumb.
I don't know.
Did you play the PS2 era looking at graphics at all?
What?
The PS2, Xbox One, the original Xbox, and the GameCube.
Yeah.
Did you like care about resolution at home?
Absolutely not. But I was a kid at the point.
Games. I just want to play games.
True.
I always go this argument. It can be an ugly game, but if it's fun, I'm fine with that. But if you make it pretty at the same time, that's awesome. I always say graphics is just the icing on the cake.
Yeah, I mean, core gameplay is like what really brings in. I mean, look at like 8-bit games. Like people still love playing 8-bit games.
Like it's so
good. Castlevania, like all that shit. Like people love that stuff. I mean, like, they don't have the prettiest graphics, but it's still like what's deep down inside is like a good game. And I think kind of like first-person shooters have probably taken the graphics in the way it is.
See, I don't know about Xbox, but like with PlayStation, if you play their games, you notice, and it's actually true. To get the real experience of the PS4 or any PlayStation console, like that power, play the first-party games. Look at Halo 4, one of the most gorgeous games last generation, because like they have the access to the Xbox One full potential.
Yeah.
Xbox 360 full potential. That's why it's one of the prettiest games. Like, that's what I'm saying with Scorpio. When they tap into that power, would it be like literally 4K games? Could they fully tap into that potential? Like,
I mean, like, you're just gonna get a more immersive experience, and you'll just be more connected to your game. I don't know if that will make your gameplay better.
It doesn't change the gameplay at all.
No, it won't. But you'll be able to see, like, oh, look, the grass is a little bit greener on the other side now.
Like, I understand we want to evolve, but how does it change the gameplay in general?
I mean, good graphics is always a good thing, but I mean, like,
there's nothing wrong with it.
I mean, like, the console side they're doing their best, so it's not really up to they're not making the games. I mean, Microsoft's making the games. But
are you developers using this to change gameplay? I'm saying.
I think that's what Sony said something about. They're trying to make their console more simpler. For like, I think that's like something they did for the Pro was like to make it easier for the developers to scale it up to 4K. I think that's a big point.
The big point
kind of people overlook it.
The big point of the PS4 in general that they said like years ago is like it's easy for developers to develop for.
Right.
Yeah. Man, like, what does this change? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just prettier.
Well, what it is like,
so it
didn't compare to the Scorpio, so people are in outrage about PS4 Pro, and that's pretty much the bottom line.
The best thing about this, no one knows what they're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
No one knows what they're talking
There's
about.
probably a select few people actually do know, and they're just not saying anything.
But no one knows what they're talking about. But I'm just saying, like, this generation just starting to really bug me. Like, why is this so? I know it's important, but why is it so important? Why am I talking about games? How great this game is? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, why does this change the game at all?
No. Yeah, I mean, it changed the graphics.
That's it.
That's it.
What else can you bring to the table?
I mean, the console's doing like.
Oh, it's
they're
prettier.
They're doing their side.
It's like, I'm just getting fed up.
I can tell.
It is so fucking annoying. Like, I like this generation. I think it's better than last gens. I didn't like last gens at all. But it looks like this generation is leading more to like last gen, which is turning me off.
What was the problem with last gens?
Everything's the same. There's no difference between anything. It just look like it's doing the same thing for here. Like, it just.
Well, I mean, we really can't tell what's going on. We see Sony's hand, the Pro, until we see the Scorpio. But we really can't see where the future's headed.
Scorpio has so much things behind it. It's ridiculous. Is this the next? Is this the next? Like, this is the start of Generation 9, or this is just an upgrade? PS4 Pro is clearly just an upgrade.
I kind of guess this is an upgrade, but I'm not saying that is what I'm saying is like set in stone. But if I was gonna guess, this is just an upgrade, and that's just where we're heading. We're just heading towards going to PC. That can actually
if you care about this so much, bring your ass to PC.
Some people, but I mean, like a 14-year-old kid's not gonna be able to afford PC.
That's true.
So I mean, not every 14-year-old can like.
I know
their parents are gonna buy them a PC or something.
For console wise, does it really fucking matter at all? You see what I'm saying? Is it for the Scorpio? That's it. It's done for spec wise until they do a next upgrade. That's it.
Yeah.
For PC, I can go up and above.
Well, you can go up as much money you got.
Yeah, exactly. But Scorpio is just there. At this point, you know, I mean, people make the big deal out of Scorpio's power.
It's more or less. It kind of comes down to like, are you a casual gamer or not?
That's true. But
because I mean, if you really wanted to invest into it, I mean, go for it.
This ain't gonna mean nothing no more when it comes.
Yeah, I mean, like just things come out more and more, and then things get outdated. That's how technology runs so fast that like you can't keep up to it. Like it just
changes.
If you had bought something 1 year ago, it's like gonna be completely different the next year. There's gonna be a bigger and better version of it, and it's gonna be more expensive.
Like at this point, I just don't care anymore with spec wise. I mean, you can make it. I'm not saying gonna be like I don't want like this PS2 looking graphic console. No, I expect a strong console, but I'm not expecting this to be the only focus.
What I'm worried, well, it's kind of like I'm not worried about the console more or less. I'm worried about what are the developers are gonna do with the consoles and make their games better.
And these consoles are putting pressure on them.
Like I'm like, how are they gonna push the console? GTA 5 was, I mean, like they pushed 360 to the max point, but they still came out with GTA 5 on the 360.
I'm still that guy that said GTA 5 shouldn't have been on the last gen consoles.
It should have been, but
made sense.
But I mean, I'm impressed that they could push it that far.
Me too. But I still believe that game should have came out with PS4 and Xbox One. While the market was small, they had to do it on Scorpio. They had to do it on the previous generation because the market was bigger. But like, that should have been a PS4 Xbox One game.
True.
Because they could have done.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it looks. Yeah. I mean, yeah. It looks, feels way better on a current gen at this point.
Yeah.
But back then, next gen, if it was meant to be on Xbox One.
The game came in a wrong
PS4.
place. It came later. It came to 2013. That's when PS4 and Xbox One came out.
Yeah, it was like a couple like months.
Months. They're like, that's such a weird place to put it at. That's why I said like I was about to not buy it because I know I'm not gonna play it.
I didn't buy it because I just didn't want to buy the same game twice. That's just me.
I
even know that I could got it like half off or something for trading in the own. I just didn't.
The game
I was kind of done with it. I beat the game. I was kind of bored with it at that point.
Do you know
they didn't even have heist when it came out, so
yeah.
that's like the one thing I was looking forward for, and they didn't have it at that point. And I'm like, I don't care about this game. I think they just got heist, not like. It took them a long time to get heist. I remember that.
I may be wrong, but the game is still $5.99 now. Shit, $60.
$60.
Yeah, and it's still like top 10 charts of games.
Yeah,
that's
it is.
insane.
It's still one of the biggest games. Which any GTA is always like going to be like some really huge game.
But for like months, this game came out 2013, and it's still getting top 10 charts.
Yeah, it's a crazy game.
I think it's probably bigger than Legend of Zelda's game.
Yeah, it's huge, dude. I don't know, man.
But this generation is so. I don't care anymore. Like, you just. It's so fucking stupid.
Oh man, we got super serious on this.
Yeah, we did. You got super serious. I mean, how can you not go super serious? Like, just.
You got really passionate there.
Like, I just want good games.
I'm sure we're gonna get good games.
Are we? What is your favorite game this generation?
My favorite game? So far, one of the favorite games I've played is Battlefield 1. Even though we haven't got it, it's still a great game. As much as I played a lot of it.
I played the game, and obviously played the game, the beta. It's not as pretty as people said it is. To me, at least. And they made a big deal about all these graphics and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It wasn't that pretty to me. I think it was running at 1080 on the game.
Which, I mean, that's a beta.
That's true, but it's gonna look. This EA we're talking about. That's the fucking game right there.
I mean, what is it? The Frostbite engine, right?
Frostbite.
They should have been running. I don't know why they wouldn't run on the Snow engine. Or Snowdrop.
What's that?
It's for what they did with the Division. Which, I mean, that might just be straight only for the Division. But, I mean, that would have looked really good. With all the weather dynamics and everything. But I think this is a good stopping part. This is a pretty good cast. I think we didn't really get cut loose this one. We actually got really into the topic.
No jokes, really.
Yeah, you really led into it.
I mean, like, I don't know. Like, if you like this video, subscribe, comment.
Like and subscribe. We need those likes.
Thumbs up.
Thanks, guys.
Wait, no.
Wait. Alright, keep going.
In the comments, if there's comments, just comment what you feel about the Scorpio in this. Prove us wrong, like why we wrong or right, whatever.